Okay. All right, we got a lot of Diablo 4 stuff, and we got a lot of extra shit at the bottom here. Hardcore or softcore, chat? This one shouldn't be too hard. Okay, advantages of hardcore. It makes the entire game feel more rewarding. Like, when you kill a boss, it's like, not only do you kill the boss, and you haven't died at all. On top of that, hardcore means you have to build a character that has good defense. So that means you naturally don't have that gimmicky gameplay of playing a glass cannon that constantly dies all the time. Advantage to softcore. If this guy, if your game crashes or some shit, or your internet DCs, you guess what, your character, you can't die to some bullshit, okay? You can't die to some bullshit. But ultimately, it's less satisfying overall to beat the game because you've beaten the entire game on softcore and you can die and all that shit. Alright, so the majority of should go hardcore. I'm pretty sure I should go hardcore. I think we pick hardcore, right? Okay, boom. Hardcore has been picked. Okay, so I'm launching hardcore, let's be honest here. I think it is better. I think it's better. I enjoy the game more. I think chat enjoys it more, which means it's potentially better content. So then it's like, okay. So it's like, I have a preference, chat has a preference. That's an easy choice, right? I go hardcore. There's disadvantages, like I could die to some bullshit, right? And that will be cringe as fuck. The service could be lagging, and then my guy could just die to lag. You know, I could get trolled by some person. I could bounce onto a PvP zone and get ganked by a stream sniper, all that dog shit, right? For sure. But ultimately, it is what it is. Okay, now this is gonna be a hard one. So obviously, if I make a binary choice, like okay, solo only, right? That means I cannot group ever. Right, I cannot be in a party ever. Like literally, if I'm in a party, then I've just broken my own rule, and then yeah, I cannot be in a party. So it's just like, no, never a party, ever. Never a party. Doesn't matter, world boss, I just turn off the world boss and hope there's people there. Never, ever, in any situation am I in a party. I mean, maybe someone trolls me and like, I don't know, I'm trying to do a trade request and they invite me to party and then I bounce it join a group for like half a second. I'm like, ah, shit. As long as I leave the group straight away, it's fine, right? It's because it's self-imposed, whatever. It's not like that's gonna ruin my, as long as I don't like intentionally group up and start doing stuff in a group. Well, boss is fine. Well, okay. So then group is like, okay, fuck it, just group. Duo? I don't think I want a duo. I don't think I want to do it. Well, group. Okay. Grouping would be like, it would just be way better in terms of like getting through the game as fast as possible. I just don't think this is even an option for me, honestly. I think I'll just put a line for this shit. Wait, I could start off solo and then depending on how do you know what? I could do this. I could start off solo and then depending on how it's going, I could decide to go to solo plus. That works, right? So we just start off with the intention of going solo, but then ultimately, if there's something that's clearly like, holy shit, this is way better for grouping, then we go solo plus. Well, it's not. That means it's solo. Because what happens if I don't? No, think about this. What happens whenever I play the game and I actually don't find it? There's no real reason to go grouping. I just don't want, you know what I'm saying? But then if I do find a reason that there's like, okay, no, this is literally going to take, I'm going to be doing this thing, which is designed to be done in a group, solo, and it's going to take 10 times as long, 4 times as long, whatever. You understand what I'm saying? All right, let's go solo for now. Let's go solo then. Trading. No trading. Trading, but not gear. So that's like trading, like, I don't know, materials. No trading entirely, just literally never trade ever. No trading ever. Like, no trade ever. I feel like trading could be worth it. Because I don't know how big trading's going to be. You know what? Fuck it. I don't even need to vote, actually. I'm just gonna no trading. The thing is with no trading, ultimately I could decide to go to no. I could start off no trading, and if there's something that I don't know about that exists. So let's say there's something that we find out there's actually some ridiculous thing where it makes total sense to trade. It's like Pokemon. If you trade your Gyarados with another person, it evolves and with an iron skin. Wait, what do you put on it? You put an iron... You put some fucking iron thing and you trade... No, you trade Onyx and then it turns into Steelix. It's called Steel Coat. You put a Steel Coat on an Onyx and you trade it and it evolves into a Steelix. What if it's something like that for trading, basically? The equivalent of literally, oh, you just trade and because you trade, it's like fucking... It makes the game like way better, right? So say we find out there's something like that, I could potentially trade and change in the future, but you just start off with the intention of not trading and just don't trade anyone. And then if I do trade, we change the rules. I think going no trading is good because then it means I'm not going to be focused on like using the idea of like, oh, I could trade to get this, I could trade to get that. Because often it's really annoying. Like when I play in Trade League, I find I spend a lot of my time sitting there, like trading people, selling shit, doing stuff. Oh, this is hard. This is hard, actually. It's an item in the fucking game, chat. I feel like that's because it's an item in the game, it's stupid to ban. Like, banning it... I haven't even played the fucking game yet. And I'm not gonna play with a fucking item that exists in the game. That is stupid as fuck. I'm gonna do cheat death elixirs, right? Because this is an item in the game. Like, now this is gonna be the hard part. So, I could arbitrarily say, do you know what? I can't log out ever. I could say, you know what? we can make it so I cannot log out. Okay, and the way this will work is I'm only allowed to log out after not taking damage for 5 seconds or something like that. That will be my rule. My rule will be I can't log out unless I haven't taken damage for 5 seconds. Now, if I haven't taken damage for 5 seconds, then I can log out. So I can't reactively log out at any point, but I can preemptively log out, effectively. But I'm going to do a thing where I say to log out, I have to telegraph it 5+ seconds in advance. Okay, let's have a look here. Next one, chat. Next one is watching lore. Okay, watching lore. What do you guys think? I can watch all the lore and listen to all the lore. And what that will do is it will slow me down and it'll make me a lot worse. My immersion will be greater and I'll probably enjoy myself more. But wait, will I? Hey, streamer. Yeah, this other guy's way ahead of you and he's blah, 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 blah. And then it's like, and then I'm like, I'm sitting there trying to enjoy my lore and this fucking chat thing. Hey, did you know that this other guy's like just already done this? So we're going to watch all lore, chat. We're going to watch a lot. It's been decided. So I know that's going to put me at another disadvantage. I mean, pretty much all of these things are self-imposed disadvantages. All right, let's be real here. Oh, shit, bro. Okay. What do I do here, chat? In less than 24 hours from now, basically, there's going to be 500,000 fucking videos posted. And it's going to have everything from, like, capstone dungeons to boss fights that we haven't seen. And even if I say, let's go blind, chat goes and watches that shit anyway, and then chat tells me about it. I think I can't avoid all content. I think it's gonna be this, chat. Like, it's somewhere in between. I avoid the shit that's clearly giga spoilers. Like, if it's clearly like some giga spoiler, like, hey, this is I played the game, and look, this is exactly what happens in the story. Huh. You know, some shit like that. But any sort of in-game mechanic breakdown, in-game, like, whatever, description of, like, you know, whatever, like, farming route, whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying, right? Some shit like that. All right, now the question is this. Do I go 24-hour on launch, or do I, and then fuck my entire schedule up, or do I just go to sleep when I'm supposed to go to sleep, and then I just wake up the next day at the proper time? So I have 3 options. Either I just like go fucking YOLO on launch. I just play for 24 hours plus. I just go like crazy, and then I just die and I pass out in my bed whenever the fuck I pass out, right? Or B, I sleep and I wake. I just like, okay, it's bedtime. All right, boys, good night. And I go to bed and I just wake up when I'm supposed to wake up, and then I feel fresh and my circadian rhythm's not all fucked up, and I'm just fresh as fuck the next day and I just pop off, right? Or I stay up late and then I wake up at the same time. So then I just sleep like 4 hours or something. So I play for like 20 hours and then I wake up after 4 hours of sleep. Okay, I think I do this. Sleep late, wake up same time. So instead of doing 24 hours and like dying on launch, I do something like this. The final thing here on my flowchart. Subathon versus 16-hour streams. Subathon means I get tired because I can't have proper rest. Okay, what are the benefits? Money? Okay, that's good. I mean, don't get me wrong. Every single subathon I've ever done, I've always donated a bunch of shit. But then again, if I was to do a subathon, I don't know if I'd donate a bunch of shit. I need to pay off so many bills. So it's like, I would just do it for money. So this is a bonus. And then the other thing, the main reason would be that it turns it into an event. Versus just doing a 16-hour stream, yeah, the quality's down or whatever, but I get more rest, so then the average quality's higher. But then you guys don't get media share. Ultimately, I think, I don't know what I'm going to do with that. They're both great options, and there's very no wrong play, but ultimately, this is just a lot easier, and then probably ends up with high quality streams. Okay, Diablo 4 launch plan. Hardcore. Solo, but I can go for world bosses. And things that chat vote on, which is going to be like, it's going to be 99% solo. I cannot trade ever, so just no trading. I can use cheat death elixirs. I cannot log out unless I telegraph it 10 seconds in advance, okay? I watch all lore videos and cinematics, all that shit. Tomorrow, whenever all the videos come out, I will look at stuff as long as it's tagged non-spoiler. So as long as chat can tell me, yeah, there's no spoilers in that video, you good? I watch it. If there is spoilers, I will avoid the videos. And then on launch, I'm going to just simply play until I'm tired, probably go past my sleep schedule a little bit, but then wake up the next day regardless at the same time as to not fuck my schedule up. So then my circadian rhythm's not all fucked up, so then I don't feel like shit. And this is like a question mark, which I'll have to sort out later. Okay, there it is, dude.
Because he is God damn game.